All right, I got one more question for you.
Okay.
When's the last time you raised the roof?
I did. Like I had a really good time last night.
Did you raise the roof last night?
I think I did.
Wait, what does raising the roof to you mean over here? What does this mean?
I mean, I just had a great night.
Wait a minute. Okay, no, don't tell me about the night. Raise the roof. You remember this?
No, actually, yeah. But hey, when I dance, you don't dance like that still? Like, I was dancing last night.
You scared the shit out of me.
No,
I thought you was like, I raised the roof.
No, like legit. Like I was out last night, having fun, having a few drinks.
And you did this.
Oh, I did.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dale from Flickdemic.com and #Flickdemic and Dale Jack on Instagram. Dale_Jack. And I am here with
Jen.
What's up, Jen?
Hey, what's up? You like to party in Kansas City?
I'm partying my ass
I know you are. You're pretty good here. I like that. Hey, they're having a tough year, but Justin Fields is going to bring them out. I got some confidence in Justin. He just needs some freaking receivers, right? You don't have any freaking receivers.
You got DJ Moore, but we need more.
Yeah, you need more than one because you know what they do? They double team him.
Coaching. I think it's the coaching.
It probably is, but you know, I got confidence in Justin.
I do.
Yeah, I think that you got to keep him and build around him, right?
Yes,
yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
So right now, if the Bears just like say, you know, we're gonna trade him, we're gonna give up on it, wouldn't that be flaking on him?
Oh, absolutely.
That would be super flaky.
Hey, here's the deal. I'm a loyalist.
Okay.
You got to stay loyal to your best, and he's loyal to them. They got to build that team around him. Yeah. I mean, like even let's say he was Pat Mahomes. I mean, no one's freaking Pat Mahomes. Let's say he was. Yeah. You don't give up on Pat Mahomes, and I'm not saying he's Pat Mahomes, but you have to take some faith in somebody you know who's good, great, and then build around him. I mean, the Bears just got to rebuild. If someone's being flaky to you, or there's flaky energy, or that person's being flaky, what does that mean to you? What is the definition of being flaky to you? So here's the deal. I meet these guys all the time, and like, okay, get your number. Can I buy you a drink? And then I get your number, buy you a drink. They're going home with you. I'm like, what do you think this is? Like, you think you spend $10? Like, whatever. That's down. I mean, and it's just like, they just have no class to a point, right? No loyalty, no long term. They want everything right now, just instant, right? And that's this whole generation. I hate to say that because I don't want to sound old, but it's kind of true. I think it is. It's instant gratification. They have these phones, they ding, they get this dopamine rush. And I think it adds to this whole everything over here right now. I ain't gonna earn nothing. I ain't got to put in time, right? If you want to be in a real relationship, you got to put in time. And I'm not saying girls, guys, whatever. I think it's a whole deal. These millennials, and I'm friends with some of them. There's some good people out there, but I think in general, they just want it all right now. They don't understand what it means to earn shit. Yep. I mean, they just don't. They just don't get it because they're used to these phones dinging, and they got girls hitting them up left and right, and they just flip through with this whole what's it called? The I don't do that internet dating, whatever. What's the one where
apps and like
I don't. No, I don't do Tinder. I think Tinder's just to hook up. Okay. And if you want to just hook up,
what about
I get
eHarmony?
Yeah. Here's my deal. Okay. I'm old school. Okay. If I meet you, I got to meet you to know I'm attracted to you. I ain't going to I mean, these people put pictures on there from 10 years ago. I mean, they do. I hear guys complain about, and girls. Like, I want to meet you in person. If we vibe, that's cool. Yeah. I don't need an app. Here's the deal. If I can't go out in public and meet somebody, then it's not my deal. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Bumble, eHarmony, like they got some legit sites, but that's not how I do things. Okay. Yeah. So you rather meet somebody at like a gas station? Absolutely. I've met grocery store, gas station, freaking wherever through a friend. Yeah. Like I know that's old school and people, but that's just how I do it. If I'm not attracted to you, I don't care how hot you are, I don't care how much money you have. Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. You have to connect with a person. Okay. But these kids don't do that because they're used to this phone bullshit. Right. And they don't have conversations. Most of them, if you make eye contact with them, they don't even know what to do. Yeah. No, it's scary. Like I got 3 boys. Okay. I taught them since they were 2. Shake hands with people in the eye, answer whatever they ask you. Right? You know, respect. Yes. And people in this generation don't have respect. It goes back to it's like it says you either have class and you have respect or you don't. Okay, I like that. Yeah. I like throwing class in there when it comes to flaky. Class. You gotta have a little hey, this is your self-esteem, self-respect. That's a very good. I like that aspect of it. Yeah. I really do. So like I've been saying like that we're in a flake-demic. There's a pandemic of flakiness around the world because like everybody's doing it, but it's accepted at this point. No, it's normal. It's normal. Like, you walk away, no one shakes your hand and said, "Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name?" Like whatever. Now here, I'll tell you, in the Midwest, I think we're a little better than that. I will tell you, I met 2 or 3 people in this bar tonight, shook their hand, hey, what's your name? Like, remember their name. When I meet someone, I try and remember their name, right? And when they leave, I try and call them by their name. You know, but in this generation they don't. It's all like, give me your Snap. I'm like, what the hell is this? Give me your Snap. Give me your Snap. I'm like, babe, I don't have a Snap.
Right.
Like I literally tell them I don't have a phone because most of the time I forget my phone. I'm old, and I'm like, write your number down. I might call you. I might not. But that's I leave it up to me. I don't.
I like
these
that.
guys
Yeah,
like,
write your number down.
No, write your number down and your name.
And they probably look at you like you crazy.
Oh, they do.
Like,
They're like, "What do you mean?" I go,
write
"No,
it down.
literally. I haven't had a phone for 3 weeks.
I don't have my tablet with me.
No, could you imagine some 25-year-old? They said, "I can't have my phone for 5 hours." I said, "I haven't had mine for 3 weeks." I said, "You can live." I call my kids every day. I talk to them, right? I mean, I make sure I go to work. But you don't have to have a phone to live. We did this for years without freaking instant communication.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we looked at each other, we had conversations, we wrote numbers down. I have numbers memorized from childhood. I have numbers memorized they need now. But these kids, you ask them for a phone number, they can't tell you their parents' phone number.
Yeah.
They probably don't know their own address.
You're right.
No, seriously, it's sad. They don't.
Yeah. Ooh.
They're like, there's way too many numbers.
I like it. All right, we're going to lighten the mood real quick.
Okay.
Tell me, if you were stranded on a deserted island by yourself, what are the 3 things that you would want with you? Give me 3 things that you would need, like you would want with you. If you got 3 wishes, what's
3
that?
wishes. Super hot guy.
Oh.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we're human. We're all built to have, companionship. We'll call it.
For sure.
That's a classy way to call it. Right?
And you're on an island, so it's going to be tropical.
Yeah,
It's going to be like
water. Gotta have water.
Water.
And if you're on an island, it's salt water. So I need some fresh water somehow.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, because if not, you gotta freaking whatever.
Deep. That's deep.
And and a food source, whether it's bananas, coconuts, whatever. I gotta have some food.
You got to.
So here's the deal.
Tell me.
Water, sex, and food. You could survive on that.
Water, sex, and food.
That's all you need.
All right, water, sex, food.
I guess those 3 things I'm going to survive just
So you're going to eat and work it off. I mean, that's it. You're going to work it
off.
off. I'm going to eat that fruit. Hey, I'm going to eat that fruit.
I like that, yeah.
Hey, and I'm going to eat that fruit. Hey, and I'm going to...
Bananas. I said bananas. Did you notice I said bananas?
Hey, you get that,
bananas,
get
cucumbers,
that
come on.
potassium up in here.
Yeah, you can. You get charter horses. Yeah.
Look at you. Yeah, so you're thinking. But you got to stretch, though. You're on this island.
Oh, you got to stretch.
You got to stretch.
Yeah. And then yoga.
You
know what's yoga good for? I will tell you this. I did gymnastics when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I'm too old to do that. But I do yoga.
Okay.
Yoga is really good to help with all those extracurricular activities.
Oh, so you do?
No, it is.
Do you do the hot yoga though?
Yeah, I don't like to sweat that much.
Oh, see.
I don't mind sweating, but not in that capacity.
But if you're on this deserted island, you want this companion, you about to sweat your ass off.
Oh, I'm fine with that. We're all good with that. But just like with the actual yoga, I don't need to sweat that much.
Yoga.
One-on-one, we could sweat.
Sweaty yoga. Okay. So we both agreed that there's a flaky situation going on. Like it's just normalized. It's normal.
Yeah, it's just how they're all like that. I think it's a thing. The phone thing, the internet thing, the let's not talk to people in person thing. Yeah, I think that's what it originates from.
What do you say that can get us better though? Like how can we turn this around?
Here's my deal. I didn't let any of my children have phones until they were 13.
Okay.
And now you say that now these 5 and what does a 3 or 4 or 5 year old need to have a phone for? I mean, where are they and who's calling them? I'm not kidding you. So unless you're not with your parent, why do you need a phone? I think you can. Bill Gates, his kids didn't have phones. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know, like, even what's the other one with Microsoft? They never let their kids have phones, like ever. When they got old enough to get their own phones, they did. I think you don't let kids have phones. And that's why Facebook, you're technically supposed to be 13. 13, 14, I think you start, leaving your parents, you go here, you go there. But I don't think a 3, 4, 5, they don't need phones. It's ridiculous. If you're giving your kid a phone, it's because you don't want to watch them. The phone's babysitting them and you're not. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I look at it. My kids need a phone.
You were entitled to your opinion, though. You're entitled.
And I'm not saying you're a bad parent. I don't judge anybody.
Do you think there's a communication barrier? Do you think there's something happened that communication just started lacking?
I think in general, children don't even know how to speak to other people. They're so used to texting. They're so used to whatever. I mean, and that's why I told you. I taught my kids at 2, 3, 4 years old. When I would tell them, we'd be going to my relatives with your family friends. I said, we're going to walk in here. Here's who you're going to see. You shake their hand. You look them in the eye. They ask you questions. You answer them. There's nobody here out to hurt you or get you. They're not strangers.
Right.
I mean, I taught them all about people who act like they know who you are. But these are our people, right? When they talk to you, talk to them. And I will tell you, to this day, my kids are 16, 18, and 13. And people to this day will tell me, your kids are so respectful. Yeah. They're very this, they're very that. And I'm not, and I am proud of that because that's how I raised them,
Yeah, good job,
but if you don't teach them how to communicate, they don't know how to communicate.
Right.
And as parents, that's our jobs. I think that's the issue, is like people don't understand how important they skip over those things. Like, oh yeah, they know that. They don't know that.
Yeah.
They're kids. They don't get that. So
Right.
you have to tell them every day, I love you. I'm here for you.
Right.
I'll always keep you safe.
Okay, so I came up with the term flake-demic.
Yeah.
Right? We talked about
I think that's a good term.
So I feel like flakiness is just like it's a negative.
Yeah.
It's a negative vibe, negative energy.
And don't you think it's kind of an excuse though too?
And it's also very disrespectful.
Absolutely.
It's disrespectful to someone's feelings
Absolutely.
and their time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I think people just feel like I could do whatever the F I want, right? Because
it's
I'm
accepted.
so cool, right?
And it's accepted. Like,
it is. People just, they're young, they're this,
they're
they're
flaky.
that, they're flaky.
Yeah, they're flaky. And I know it.
Right. And I totally don't, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Like, you're an adult, or if you're not an adult, you're a young adult. You know what's right and wrong.
Yeah.
And you do shit, excuse my language, but you do things the
fine.
way you want to do it
Good.
because you think you can get away with it. And
Yeah.
unless somebody stops and say, hey, that ain't right, whether it's your parent, whether it's your friend, and it shouldn't be that. You should have enough self-respect to want people to think of you in a certain way.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's what's lacking. Self-respect, and self-esteem, and the whole respect. And most people in this generation don't really understand that concept, right? I mean, I hate to bring this up because I'm Italian, but they watch Sopranos, they watch this, and they think that's what respect. That's not what respect. Respect is how you think of yourself and how you value yourself.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not some made-up concept in some other world. It's in here and now. And you should want to have people respect you, not fear you,
Yeah.
not like want to know who you are because you're cool, because you have money, because you have this. You should want people to treat you a certain way because of respect. And I think this generation misses the boat on that.
Okay. Yeah. No, I love this. I love this. I love your perspective on it. That's why I'm out here trying to get people's
Right.
different perspectives on it. I just want to ask them a couple questions and gather the information together.
Because I think as Americans, and it doesn't matter if you're American, black, white, purple, green. I don't think any of that matters. I think in general, people need to have more respect for other people. And I think everyone thinks we're so freaking special because, I have 8 million followers or 80 followers. I got people hitting me up on it. That's not respect. That's all manufactured.
Yeah.
BS in my opinion. Respect is something you earn.
Yep.
And until people understand that, this generation is going to, worry about how many likes they have, which is, like I said, manufactured instead of how many people actually would walk in a room and help them out. Right? There's a difference between a friend and like a, Facebook friend, or I don't know, or Snap, whatever. I'm old. I say Facebook, whatever whatever. But I mean, there's a difference between a real friend and people who just want to be your friend because they think they can get something out of you.
Yep. I agree. What does this mean?
I mean, I just had a great night.
Wait a minute. Okay, no, don't tell me about the night. Raise the roof. You remember this?
No, actually, yeah. But when I dance, you don't dance like that still? Like, I was dancing last night.
You scared the shit out of me.
No,
I thought you was
legit.
I raised the roof.
No, like legit. Like, I was out last night, having fun, having a few drinks.
And you did this.
Oh, I did.
All right, well, let's do it right here. And come here. I want you to come right here. Let's do that shit together because we're going to bring this shit back. Hey, Raising Roof from Kansas City.
That's right.
KC,
baby.
KC, we raising the motherfucking roof. The roof. The roof. The roof. The roof. Hey, the roof. Yes. Look at you. Come here. Give me a hug. Thank you, sweetness.
Thank you. That was fun. You're good at this.